guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you another Great Depression recipe. Grandma shared with us actually the other day. She suddenly remembered, so she sent me some instructions and it kind of looks like it's a very straightforward one, so I decided to give it a go. I must say I have not done this one before, so this is going to be a first time and we'll see how it's going to turn out. So very simple. It's a little bit unusual, I must say that. However, I have to give it a go. So the main ingredient of this is onion, and we are making not a meatball, but pretty much like an onion ball. So the main ingredient is all the onions, and then we're going to be adding on a couple of ingredients and then stewing this in, yes, a tomato juice, not tomato passata, not the sauce. It's got to be stewed in the juice, so we'll have to give that a go. My husband being a bit of a smart ass, saying, oh, it's a meatball, but it's an onion ball, might as well just pick up an onion and wrap it up in the semolina flour, chuck an egg and then put some juice on the top. Smart ass he was. Anyway, I said it was because I actually chopped him up. No, sorry, I'm joking up. Anyway, so let's get down to it. So first thing I'm going to do is to peel the onions and get them chopped, and I will do this off the camera because no doubt I'll have to touch up my makeup, so I shall see you in a second. So guys, I've chopped up my onions. Chop them up as fine as you like, as fine as you can, shall I say. Right, I've got the bowl here, so we're putting the onions in there. I've done 3 of the small-ish size onions. I'm making this recipe as a test to see if we actually like it and enjoy it, so I'm just making basically a little batch. So got the onions there. I'm going to add on salt, good plug of salt, pinch of pepper, just mix it up a little bit. I'm really intrigued how well that's going to turn out. I don't remember eating that, but apparently I did and I liked it. But I do like the tomato, anything to do with the tomatoes. Right, so onions are done. Well, I'm adding on some semolina. I've got half a cup of flour. Grandma can't remember quite the, can't remember the proportions. However, I've got half a cup here. I'm going to add a little bit at a time to see when we achieve the desired consistency. Technically, it's have to be consistency of like a onion bhaji, I suppose, or like a meatball. So I'm going to add it on. God, it's so strong. Looks like half a cup should do it. Okay, then we've got an egg. Hopefully one will do. If not, I'm going to get another egg. Okay, get them mixed up. Make sure your hands are clean. Okay, I think that should be okay. I'm just going to go wash my hands quickly and then get... No, hold on. Maybe no. Maybe I'm not going to wash my hands. Let's make sure, see if we're going to stick. Kind of seem to be like it is. So, okay, I'm going to leave that to sit for a minute. I'm going to get my trusted little hob, get all this away, and I'll be back in a minute. So guys, we are ready to cook the onion balls. So first things first, I'm going to fry them up because I think if I just put the glog of that together and add on the tomato juice, it's just not going to work. I'm technically worried that they're going to fall apart anyway because of the sheer consistency. However, we got to give it a go. So oil goes in. Okay, and ooh, helps if I put the temperature on, wouldn't it? Right, let's get that on. Switch this round. And as soon as that's started to heat up a bit, I'm going to make little balls and hopefully they will stick together. This is what I'm worried about. But they kind of look gloopy, so we shall see. If I make like 4, that should be like a good size meatball. Meatball? Onion ball. Or meatless meatball, meatless whatever stuff, all these, I've posted some on Instagram, it's like meatless meatball and chickenless chicken and baconless bacon and bacon without it, no bacon, whatever, all the nonsense they come up with anyway. So just call it as it is. It's an onion ball. Okay, I think we're getting some heat, so wish me luck. There's only one go of that, right? Alright, so we are making a ball. Just trying to drop it back because I might burn. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, so proceed. Starting to smoke a bit, better there. Right. Okay, 2. Oh, sizzling. Trying to get them the same size, but okay, 4. Oh. All right, let me wash my hands quickly. Okay, clean hands, clean spatula, and let's see. Okay, just turn that down. Okay, they're browning nicely. Okay. Oh, a little bit too much on that one. I think I need a new frying pan and all. Okay, so ignore the dark one. That's all right. So they are sticking together. So far, so good. So I'm going to try my best. I think they end up going to look like a bit of a patty rather than a ball because, well, they're lying flat and they're browning on the flat side. So, but that's okay. It could be an onion patty. I will drain the oil before we're going to put tomato juice in there, obviously, because otherwise it's too oily. I've put too much anyway, but... Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave this at that. So I'm going to turn it off now. They're browned enough, probably too much. For some reason, that half of the frying pan there browned a bit more. Maybe I wasn't central. Anyway, the fact is, I reckon that's enough of this stage for them to stick together once we put a lot of juice in. So next things, I'm going to drain the oil, wipe the pan, and I'll come back with some tomato juice. Okay, so the little meat patties are out, so I'm going to put them in the pan. They do smell good, I must say. Okay, put them in. And we're adding on the tomato juice. Okay, I would go to the stage of submerging them pretty much in there. I would take a wild guess that with the tomato juice, because it's going to reduce, pretty much become a passata, so maybe, probably cheaper actually to do a passata. Use a passata maybe. Right, so lid goes on and we're going to stew them for about 30 minutes. So guys, I believe we are done. Ta-da! Please do ignore the browning off because obviously clearly the pan was a bit hot on one side for whatever reason is. But if you see the tomato sauce, which is, well, tomato juice became pretty much a sauce, so I'm happy with that. You know what I mentioned before, I think if we can use the passata, I understand why, because boiling this in the passata for the long time that we need to boil it for or stew it for, passata will become really thick, so they won't actually cook through in time before passata gets thick. So that's why using a tomato juice is the way forward. So hopefully you get to see that, guys. They do look rather yummy and they actually smell really, really nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a plate and we're going to see what's inside. Get that on the side. It shouldn't be hot now. Okay, hopefully you see a little bit of that. Okay then, let's go with this one. Let's go with the dark one. Okay guys, right, there we are. So intrigued. There we are. Okay. That is looking good and it smells like onion and pepper. I can smell a lot of pepper. Hopefully get to see it on the camera. So, I'm going to give that a try. I don't like eating on the camera. I don't know why I don't like it, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh my god. This is actually really good. This is, oh my god. I'm so surprised. You know, sometimes when you use a very simple ingredients, you think, oh my god, it's going to be really bland, really tasteless. But this has got texture. Onions cooked, but cooked perfectly, so it's not totally mushy. We can still taste a little bit of a chew of an onion. Hit of a pepper, 100%. Perfectly seasoned. I know it looked like it was a lot of salt, but it's not because we have so much flour. We had the onions. There's a perfect amount. Plus the tomato kind of sipped into the whole thing after stewing, and it tastes absolutely amazing. I am so happy I've actually tried that. And I'm not lying to you guys, like, give that a go, because I'm certainly would gonna make this. Make this. I'm gonna certainly add this into my recipes. I know we were talking about, you know, sometimes the meat is expensive, stupidly expensive, and sometimes it's just nice to have, or step away from the meat a little bit sometimes, just have a slightly lighter meal. And I think this is absolutely yummy. If you serve this in a bowl with a bit of sauce on top, and I think probably like a mashed potato, maybe even rice, that's gonna go really, really nice. So I'm over the moon. So hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this recipe. Do please give it a try, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.